fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. We got another game day on tap for you. A D-League feature coming up first between Kansas City and Wilkes-Barre Scranton. But first, let's go ahead and check out those other scores while my cat destroys my house. Let's get you those scores and then the game on CDL.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
All right, here we go. Our first game of the day is a D-League feature. The Kansas City Indians and the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Bulls. Should be a close matchup. Two teams with pretty close records. Let's get you downfield for the beginning of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CDL Live. Our D-League feature about to be underway here. We got the Kansas City Indians on the road to take on the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Bulls in a D-League Central Division matchup. Been some changes to the Wilkes-Barre roster, and you'll see that in just some moment here. Let's take a look at the road team first. Kansas City starts off with Race 10, followed by White Suzuka, White Ferrari GT at the captain spot, and Ford 1 at 5-point gainer position. To the home side of the field, Alex Johnson's been busy. He's been finding high-end or high-level prospects. Thus, 9-17 is now in the D-League, starting off for them tonight for the Bulls. It's followed by Split Vision, Synchro at the captain spot, and Diablo 2 at 5-point gainer. Here we go. Wilkes-Barre and Kansas City. They both went down, but there's an interference call. As 9-17 goes at it. But Race Tech goes down there. 5-0. Bulls in the lead. Make it 10-0 as White Suzuka gets flipped by 9-17. Interference called there. Just narrowly edged him. No interference there. Both 9-17 and White Ferrari GT are down, meaning the game is over. 15-5. The Wilkes-Barre Scranton Bulls get the win over the Kansas City Indians in our D-League feature. Coming up next, we got pro action for the rest of the game day, so stick around.
All right, our first pro game of the night, Miami Mafia and the Denver Mustangs. Two teams in desperate need of wins, and that game is coming up next. Let's get you down the field.
All right, our first pro game of the day. Two teams that have made some moves here after yesterday's game day. The Miami Mafia are on the road to take on the Denver Mustangs. And you'll notice maybe the changes in the lineup. For example, the first man up for Miami, Greg Carrera, somebody they pulled up from their Orlando squad, followed by Mach 6. Monkey at the captain spot, and Splitting Image at 5-point gainer. To the Denver side of the field, they pulled up Orange Amazon from free agency. Coming out second for them is going to be Mach 5. White Ferrari at the captain spot, and 308 at 5-point gainer. So new additions, one new addition each team, and their new additions match up against each other first. Greg Carrera, Orange Amazon. Game out, and it's 5-0 Miami. Out comes Mach 5 now. He goes down. 10-0 Miami. And Greg Carrera could have been that secret ingredient to the recipe in Miami, the Mafia. The Mafia on the road here tonight, but they have gotten the win easily. 15-0. They dominate the Denver Mustangs. Coming up next, Milwaukee, Nevada on CDL.
Our next game should be an entertaining matchup. The Milwaukee Mob on the road to take on the Nevada Thunder. Both teams going for the W after inconsistent starts. They definitely look to get the ball rolling in the right direction on both sides. Milwaukee, Nevada, next.
Welcome back to CDL Live. Another game about to be underway. The Milwaukee Mob are on the road to take on the Nevada Thunder. Let's take a look at these lineups. Black Spider starts off for Milwaukee, followed by 80 Vet, Ratified at the captain spot, and Black 308 at 5-point gainer position. The home side of the field, Nevada starts off with number 42, White Indy, Yellow Spider at the captain spot, and then White Lamborghini at 5-point gainer. There we go. Game on here. And we are going to start off tied, 5-5. Both Black Spider and 42 go down. 80 Vet now out there against White Indy. And it's going to be 10-5 Milwaukee as White Indy goes down. 80 Vet up against Yellow Spider. And Yellow Spider will tie the game at 10. Yellow Spider up against Ratified now. That's the fixings of a good matchup here between these two, and Ratified gets the flip there. 15-10 Milwaukee now looking for the win. Not going to happen. White Lamborghini ties it up and sends it into overtime. So now Black 308 is out there for Milwaukee. White Lamborghini out there for Nevada. In OT, Nevada will get the win. 20-15 in overtime. Nevada coming from behind there to get the W. We got more action coming up on CDL Live. Gowanda Outlaws and San Antonio Kings next.
In our next game now, the Gowanda Outlaws on the road to take on the San Antonio Kings. We're back in a situation between another two teams that are both in desperate need of wins. Let's see who gets the W today. Gowanda and San Antonio next.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game, as promised, the Gowanda Outlaws on the road to take on the San Antonio Kings. Gowanda starts off with Blue Camaro 2, who they pulled up from their D-League Toronto team. Coming out second is Triple Threat, Lamborghini at the captain spot, and at 5-point gainer is Gold Mercedes. To the home side of the field, San Antonio Kings start off with Acura, followed by Sweet 16. At the captain spot is Motoblade Jr. and Road Plane takes 5-point gainer spot. Here we go, San Antonio versus Gowanda. Game on. And Blue Camaro 2 goes down, it's 5-0 in favor of San Antonio. Triple Threat comes out, interference call. And we are going to have a 10-5 game. San Antonio in the lead. Sweet 16 up against Lamborghini. Lamborghini goes down instantly. And this game is over. 15-5 the final. The Kings have the win over the Gowanda Outlaws. Stay tuned. There's more to come on CDL Live. Washington, Idaho next.
Next game coming up, two teams that have had trouble with consistency looking for a W today. The Washington Patriots on the road to take on the Idaho Cowboys. Let's get you down the field for the start of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game, the Washington Patriots on the road to take on the Idaho Cowboys. Take a look at these lineups. Black Phantom comes out first for Washington, followed by Cockroach, Blue 512 in at the captain spot, and then Crocker at 5-point gainer position. Get distracted by good songs on the radio. Idaho comes out with Blue Corvette, followed by Arachnarod, Red 07 at the captain spot, and then Scorpion at 5-point gainer. Here we go, Idaho and Washington. Game on. Both of them are down, 5-5 as we begin this game. Black Phantom and Blue Vet both went down. Now Cockroach and Arachnarod both go down, 10-10. Blue 512 up against Red 07 here. Red 07 goes down, and it's going to be 15-10 Washington. Scorpion will try to force OT. His tail end comes off. Doesn't call a timeout. Interference is called. Interference called, and a timeout is called. Idaho's first of the game. Scorpion really needs some glue on that tail. His tail goes fine, and they'll just carry on here. Interference called there. No flips, still 15-10. Washington in the lead. Blue 5-12 looking to get a flip and a win here. Idaho trying to force overtime. That's Scorpion's job. Another interference called, and finally they're going to take a timeout, slow the game down here. And for the second time, Scorpion's tail will get reattached. Slowing the game down for Scorpion. Ooh. He was flying up against the screen. Another interference call. That tail is gone again. They'll keep going. So another interference. I mean, that would have been... they would have both had to get back up. But anyways, a flip is made there. Scorpion forces overtime. And now they will call a timeout. Their third and final timeout. They got to find that tail first. Which they got now. So, once again, Idaho slowing the game down, getting that tail back on. And now Crop Rod is out there in overtime. And this time the tail is off again. Interference called that. They can't put it back on this time. No slowing the game down now. But it's not going to make a difference. Croc Rod is down, and Idaho has the win in overtime. Game over, 20-15. The Cowboys have defeated the Patriots. Stick around, more to come on CDL Live. We got Buffalo and Dallas coming up next.
Coming up next here should be a one-sided affair. The Buffalo Warriors are on the road to take on the Dallas Stars. You can tell just by looking at the records. Buffalo should have an easy win here, but Dallas, they are at home and they look to write a little Cinderella story. Let's see who gets the W today. Buffalo versus Dallas on CDL Live.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Another game about to take place. The Buffalo Warriors are on the road to take on the Dallas Stars. Let's take a look at these lineups. Tyrell starts off for Buffalo, followed by Blue Dragon. What is that? The captain spot. And Blue BMW takes 5-point gainer. To the home side of the field, the Dallas Stars come out with Custom Vet, followed by Formulator. At the captain spot is McLaren, and that 5-point gainer, Red Tab. So here we go. Game on. Custom Vet. Hanging in there so far with Tyrell. But Tyrell too much for him. It's going to be 5-0 Buffalo. Out comes Formulator. And both he and Tyrell both go down. 10-5 Buffalo. Blue Dragon out against McLaren now. And McLaren goes down on the first collision. Game over. 15-5. The Buffalo Warriors get the easy win over the Dallas Stars. Stay tuned because there's more CDL coming up. Next is Bradford in San Francisco on CDL.
Another apparent one-sided matchup, at least it is on paper. The Bradford Brawlers, they're 14-2-0-1 on the road to take on the San Francisco Californians, who enter this game with a 3-12-2-1 record. Can the Californians pull up the major upset, or will Bradford just simply dominate again? Brawlers, Californians, next on CDL Live.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game, the Bradford Brawlers on the road to take on the San Francisco Californians. Let's see what the defending world champs send out. First for them is Spinebuster, followed by Green Indian. Escalade at the captain spot, and Dirty Rat at 5-point gainer position. To the home side of the field, San Francisco sends out Silver Lamborghini, followed by Mach 5-2. Black 3 at the captain spot, and number 4 at 5-point gainer. Here we go, San Francisco and Bradford. Game on. It's 5-0 Bradford. The Brawlers obviously heavily favored. This Mach 5-2 is now out there. He's playing good defense so far, but it ain't going to help him in the end. 10-0, Bradford in the lead. Spinebuster, a flip away from a shutout. It ain't going to happen. No interference on the plate. Spinebuster is down, and it's 10-5. The lead has been cut into. But now Green Indy comes out. And Green Indy is going to finish this game. 15-5 the final. The Bradford Brawlers have the win over the San Francisco Californians. Stick around. Coming up next, we got the Atlanta Avengers and the Nashville Nighthawks. Stick around. It's only on CDL.
Our next game is the same situation we've been having the past couple, but nonetheless, Nashville Nighthawks are the home team in this one, and they are favored. Atlanta, they're on the road. The Avengers looking to get an upset win against the Nighthawks here today. Let's get you down the field for the start of the game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, another game about to come up here for you is the Atlanta Avengers up against the Nashville Nighthawks. Let's take a look at the teams on the road side of the field. The little transactions taking place with Atlanta and their farm team Oakland. Red Silhouette comes up from the Oakland Smashers to join the lineup. Following him out there is Clown, followed by number 40. Red FXX at 5-point gainer. And that's how Atlanta's lined up today. Nashville Nighthawks start off with Black Testarossa, followed by Orange Chevelle. Extinguish at the captain spot, and Chevrolet at 5-point gainer. Chevrolet at 5-point gainer. So, here we go. Black Testarossa up against Red Silhouette. And Red Silhouette gets the flip. It's 5-0 Atlanta. Orange Chevelle now out there to take on Red Silhouette. And it's going to be 10-0. Orange Chevelle went down. Now he takes on Extinguish. And Extinguish going to be too much for him. First collision. Red Silhouette goes down. Clown now out there trying to finish the game here. And he does. 15-5. A huge upset. The Atlanta Avengers apparently made the right moves with pulling Red Silhouette up from the D-League because they just got a 15-5 win over a tough Nashville squad. Stick around, more to come on CDL.
The New Jersey Bandits find themselves close to last place in the league, actually second last place to be exact. They are on the road today looking to try to start a climb up that ladder, but it won't be easy. On the home side of the field for the matchup will be the Phoenix Firebirds, who have come to life as of recently. Who's going to get the W today, New Jersey or Phoenix? Find out next.
Alrighty, we are ready to go now on CDL Live. Another game on tap here. The New Jersey Bandits on the road to take on the Phoenix Firebirds. Let's take a look at these lineups. Yellow Indy starts off for New Jersey, followed by Cobra. Kid Custom at the captain spot in Silver Angel. He's a member on the squad at 5-point gainer. See, Alex Johnson, by pulling up new prospects, he's had to drop guys to free agency. So all these teams that have been having, well, I'll be quite blunt about it, a piss-poor season, well, they're getting good players now, I guess you could say, and they're getting better. How will they do today against the Phoenix Firebirds? Starting out for them is Enzo 2, followed by Black Marinello. Green Arrow at the captain spot, and at 5-point gainer, it's Bentley. So, we're all set for this game. We are set for this game. Yellow Indy gets flipped by Enzo 2. It's 5-0. Phoenix in the lead. Out comes Cobra. No interference called, and it's going to be 10-0. Phoenix in the lead. Kid Custom now out there, and he both goes. They both go down. Enzo 2, the game-winning tie flip. 15-5 the final. The Phoenix Firebirds get a dominant win over the New Jersey Bandits. Coming up next, Dayton Rebels, Portland Panthers on CDL.
All right, we got a good matchup on deck here. The Dayton Rebels on the road to take on the Portland Panthers. Both these teams have struggled with consistency, but they both have some talent on their line that cannot be ignored. Definitely be looking for the matchup between Solar Reflex and Toe today. Should be a great game. Dayton Rebels, Portland Panthers on CDL Live next.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live, another game on tap here. The Dayton Rebels on the road to take on the Portland Panthers. Let's take a look at these lineups. Yellow 68 starts things off for Dayton, followed by Toe. Darkwing at the captain spot, and Red Jaguar is at the 5-point gainer position. To the home side of the field, Portland starts off with Blue Lamborghini, followed by Solar Reflex. Monty at the captain spot, and Pro takes the 5-point gainer. Here we go, Portland and Dayton. Game on, and we are going to start this thing off tied at 5. Solar Reflex now out there against Toe, two highly defensive players that can take hits and stay up very well. Going to be an interesting matchup between these two. Interference called. Interference and no contact. So both of them still up and in this game. 5-5 the score. And Solar Reflex does go down. Toe goes off screen, but he's still up. It's 10-5 Dayton. Monty now out there. We take on Toe. And Toe gets the flip on him, and 15-5, the Dayton Rebels have the impressive win over the Portland Panthers. More to come on CDL Live.
And this is the game that will end part 1 here of the May 9th game day. The New York Empire looking for an upset on the road against the Roswell Aliens, who have been hot as of late. They've won 8 out of their last 9. Now, I know in the bit I say I don't know, but that's why I make these audio recordings afterwards, so I can give you the facts. Give it to you straight here. Aliens have won 8 out of their last 9, and that one loss was an overtime loss. So take 9 times 3, because those are the 3 points. That's 27 possible points. They got 25 in their last 9 games. So, yeah, they're on a hot streak right now. The Empire look to end it. Let's get you down to the field for the start of the game. Empire, Aliens, next on CDL Live.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Another game on tap for you here. The New York Empire on the road to take on the Roswell Aliens. Let's take a look at the lineups. Diesel Boy Jr. comes out first for New York, followed by Enzo 1. Spirit at the captain spot, and at 5-point gainer, it's going to be Tiku. Home side of the field now. F1 Racer starts off for Roswell. He's been hot lately. Spectite coming out second. Dragonfly at the captain spot, and Double Shots at 5-point gainer. The Aliens have been on a roll as of late. After a rough start, they've won quite a few games in a row. Yeah, I don't have the record book sitting right next to me, okay? I don't know how many in a row, but they've won a few in a row. And they're on a good start here. 5-0, Aliens in the lead. F1 Racer takes down Diesel Boy Jr. Enzo 1 goes down, and like I said, F1 Racer's been on a roll. He's got the 10-0, make it 15-0 win. I was about to say lead when he gets the game-winning flip. Game over, 15-0. The Roswell Aliens dominate the New York Empire. Stay tuned, we got more coming up. Pittsburgh Destroyers, San Jose Storm, next on CDL Live.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.